Tree. We'll give them all damage buff A gear with as much damage as possible, so that Tao does as much damage as possible. Honestly, probably should make golden males. Oh god, my armor is in such a bad state, isn't it? I mean, I have damage buff A v silver threads. It's probably fine for now. Power totems? No. Power totem sucks. Did I have... Oh, I don't have any angel staffs? Oh, that's not good. I have one. Power totem is really bad because you get a lot of crit damage from traits. There's no reason to use power totem when you can get crit damage from traits. Let's see. I don't know if I need to be using this yet, but we'll put it on. Should I be doing damage lent for the start? Probably. And I have no idea if Marion's gonna be useless or not. I assume she will be. What's my best angel staff? These? That's fine. We'll go with that setup for now. Yeah, I think I'll go skill power lent, at least for the start. We'll try and keep the trait level low-ish for a while, but there's only so much I can do. I have a silver thread with crit damage 5 somewhere, I'm sure. What do you mean I don't? Oh, it'll be fine. Slash damage, it doesn't do anything. Then we'll try and grab one of these. I don't actually have that many of these, surprisingly. This is like good gear, but we have a lot of mana right now. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It is good gear, though. Okay, where's my best soup? This one? It's just this one. And then I feel like... Okay, obviously this trash can is way too good to use. For some reason I have this, I don't know why. I don't think trash cans that great anyways, because they already have such low strike resistance. I think Imp's Mischief is probably stronger. Oh god, what's attack of everyone? 741, 822, 933. Okay, so Tao can easily take Drakons then. And we probably will be resetting for burst, so let's do Drakons. Double Draken Soup, and we'll just see what happens. I did no speed tuning, so that's fun. I have no idea if Marion can actually break anything or not. Kinda looking pretty bad. Maybe it'd be better to have another supporter. What kind of burst panel are we looking for here? We can get a burst panel there. Can we get one ahead? Because it would be really good to be able to burst on Tao's first turn. That would be ideal. But it'll take a few resets to see if that's possible. I think it might not be. I think it's not here, unfortunately. And we have no way to cut him either. In which case Drakons might not be the play, but we'll just go through and see how much damage we get. Okay, so Marion can break something in 2 hits. But we should really have no problem on this floor. Most likely. I think probably Meat or Imp's Mischief would be better here than the Drakons. But you never really know. Yeah, floor 1 should be no problem for anyone with level 80 and decent gear, as expected. It doesn't really matter what your characters are, they don't do enough damage. They just die. This is Pots. Hello. So this one we want to focus on lengths damage. The problem here... The biggest problem here is... God, why is Lent's magic attack so dang low? The biggest problem here is, like, you don't have Ancestral Doctrine, right? It's impossible to have Ancestral Doctrine at this point. So, like, what do we want to do? Probably Imp's Mischief is the best bet here. But maybe Meat for crit is fine. You can just go with Meat. Meat in one soup. It'll probably be okay. Yeah, I've been putting off Strike Tower too. It's pretty annoying. Oh, right. Can we even live here? No, I think we need another defender. And we're not stunning anything with Marion. I think I dropped Marion for a defender. And maybe swap Totri's gear over to, oh, maybe do Tess instead of Totri. We'll see. Our burst is in the right spot. But I think Lent dies. Maybe not. Oh, there's a red panel though. We'll see how much damage it does with the red panel. No, these don't do enough damage to kill Lent. Okay, that's fine. Did it just lower his... minus 15% skill damage? Okay, we probably do want another defender then over Marion. Just so that he doesn't get hit with that, because that's pretty rough. I think I do this. We'll just see what the damage is like this, but it's probably not going to be good because of the red panel and the debuff. This is going to be like 50% less damage. Why me instead of Eboniel? Lent's not an attacker. Did I just hit crit on all of them? Yeah, the damage was too low with the red panel and stuff, but it should be high enough. It should be high enough. It's a little close. It's rough that he's not affected by damage buffet here. Alright. It would be nice to give him more damage here. Ideally, we'd be able to do that, but no Doctrine makes it really hard. If I drop Tau, there's some things I can do, but, like, I can't really drop Tau. Yo, King, what's up? Thanks for the raid. I think we're bringing in Linka for this one. How'd your stream go? The new meat? I might. I don't have it unlocked yet. I need to do that. But it's a little annoying to unlock. And I think it was highest phys attack, right? If I have Tau in the party, it's really difficult to get it to target Lent. And we do still need... I mean, if Lent can one-shot, we don't need Tau. What was my Lent's gear again? Not that good. I don't have super good gear on Lent, just crit damage 10 and then skill 9. Nothing past Imperil? Heck. I think the meat was EX, right? Oh, it's just 10 too. Wait, no, you have to do the dungeon. Get the mats. It is very good. It's probably worth using, but I don't want to go unlock it. I am very lazy about recipes on this account. Is there anything I need to make? I feel like... It's just, yeah, using meat is so bad. Is the main problem. Like, there's always power ointment, then I have to remove Tau. Maybe that's fine. I'll try removing Tau and using power ointment. It's a pretty significant upgrade. Do I already have power ointments? I think I do. Also, how many pieces am I from 4-star Lent? A lot. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I probably don't need to significantly upgrade to finish this, though. This floor. Yeah, I have some power ointments, that's fine. Wait, do I only have one? Or two, okay. We can do that, we can drop Tau for another defender. I need to reset Tetri. Marion's not really doing anything here. If Marion's not really doing anything... There's not really a good way to buff Lent's damage with free characters, though. It would be so nice if we just actually had Flock Gear. Flock Gear on Nady would make this so much better. Like, I probably should delay it a little bit, but people need time to make gear and get prepared and stuff. Nice, grats. Yeah, Totori's super cute and super good. Well, either way, we need to reset for the right burst, and... One thing that's annoying about pot floors is that the burst is so far down. I think that's correct though. Wait, no. Yes, that's correct. I just need to use the items before Lent's turn, which we can do. I need the red pot to target Linka here. If it targets Lent, then he loses damage. Yeah, of course it does. But we'll still see how much damage we deal, since we don't have a red panel this time. It's not great with this gear, and with them unbroken. The crit multiplier is like an extra, it's 3 times damage, so this is like, yeah, this is nowhere near enough with this gear. It just needs like a little bit more. I only crit one of the small ones. We missed the crit on the red and the green one. How much damage per? 39. And 36 to these. Let's think about this. Because we definitely start dying if we let them attack, right? And we'll go through it. Maybe having Linka is like good enough. To keep us alive. Heck, Meru doesn't cut Lent here. I should have with Toturi. I didn't realize. That's kind of a throw. I missed the double burst. Oh well, we just want to see the damage anyways. Yeah, it's possible to survive, but it's not easy. And you basically need to hit the second burst. Meryl. If you don't hit the second burst, you will die. They just get so many turns. Yeah, it's way too many turns, right? Guaranteed death. And I only lived there because of the Linka burst. So I need more damage on Lent. I could try and force Drakons. That's definitely possible. It's much easier. On later floors, though. Like 741 right now. 822, 662, 707, 816. So Marion and Meru are high for some reason. I know why Meru is. I don't know why Marion is. Probably because of... No? I have no idea why Marion's magic attack is so high, but I think we can get Drakons on Lent. That's probably the best way to do this. And we just try and end it on the first burst. Trying to think. Did we have a good supporter weapon for... I think Obbo's weapon was just buff effects for strike. There are ways to lower strike resistance on enemies, but it has to be on a strike character, I think. Not this. What do the gloves do again? I don't have them unlocked. I have, like, nothing unlocked. It'd be easier if I had every recipe, but I'm just so lazy about it. Let's see. Wait, where are they? They're there. Oh, when the target is stunned, its strike resistance gets reduced. Yeah, that's a little rough, because we're not really stunning without a breaker. Yeah, none of that's gonna work. That's Sarah stuff. Yeah, I can't really use any of the lock gear without a breaker. That's unfortunate. That is just kind of the worst part about this. You just don't get a breaker if you're not using 3 stars. So I think I drop Marion here, and we just throw in, I guess, another defender. Can also just be Nady. I don't think Nady will be particularly great. Another defender to stop Lent from getting targeted is fine. I think I have to reset Sophie though, because I'm out of orbs. Which means I need to go get an elixir. And we should be able to get enough damage to one-shot this. I think I'll make Lent's gear slightly better. Right now it's a little too bad. What the heck? throwing rocks. I don't know why they had her trial battle in with Flash characters, but why not? Alright, cool. Yeah, reset Sophie, do Monica. Actually, would it be better to do someone with the passive that boosts physical attack for everyone? Maybe so. Does Esty have one of those? No. Does Ruben? No. Who has advanced all phys attack? Does Tess? Nope. Nady doesn't get anything. Stairs, deaf. What the heck? Okay, I don't think anyone has anything. Wait, maybe Cordelia. Oh, nice, Cordelia. Okay, we can do Cordelia. She doesn't even need to be leveled. It'll be fine. Is there any way I can have her give damage to Lent? I don't think so, right? Because Lent's not an attacker, it's very difficult to give him damage. Wait, did Tao have, Did Tao have... Oh, he does. Okay, we can do Tao, and we can just lower his stats by giving him a crap Memoria. That'll be fine, right? $885, $741. Oh. We can just lower his stats by making him a lower level, right? Oh, and I can throw that Memoria on Len. Yeah, we're optimizing damage a little bit. That'll be fine. Maybe level 70 is fine for Tao. $788. $741. $46. You know what? Tao just doesn't deserve a Memoria. Alright. And then I'll give Lent one, like, slightly better piece of gear. I don't have anything slightly better, do I? I can swap the Bloody Claw with Taos. This will be a little better. I think. Actually, maybe not. Alright, whatever. We'll just see how much damage this gets. I think this is all fine. Meru needed her level lowered, right? 822. Yes. Unless... we don't need to start with item gauge. We often kind of do. Yeah, we'll just lower her level. Perfect. Alright. Getting the burst here isn't too difficult, as far as I could tell. That one's too early by quite a bit. Also too early. Once again too early. Heck. Spawned on the same one like 3 or 4 times in a row. Okay. One thing that's kind of annoying here, actually, is Toturi being fast. Ah, it's fine, whatever. It just means Lent loses 1 stack of the, buff from the, Angel Staff. He doesn't get Toturi's Angel Staff. Alright, we can do this here. There might be a world where we end up doing Meru into Lent Burst if we can get that rolling. I might try and do that instead. But that's only if this isn't, like, enough damage. Right? Dragon's properly targeting Lent. Can't use skill 1 on Meru here, otherwise that'll burst, so we'll heal. Okay, good. We got Linka to be hit there. We need to win that 50-50. We're in a bad spot if that hits Lent. Got items early, so Tao should be able to crit. His damage will be weak because low level, no Memoria, but... crit there really helps. And what's Lent's crit chance here? I'm just curious. We have... so base, I believe, is 10, but I'm not 100%. I need to test it. So 20, 52, 54, 64, 74. Yeah, so we're likely to crit most of them. Yeah, this should be fine from here. Like, as long as you can kill a couple in the first round, you can take care of the rest with Tao and Lent. Don't know if I should have killed the blue one first over the purple one. Probably. The healing is pretty bad. So that's my mistake. I definitely should have targeted the blue one with Tau. But it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this isn't too bad. You just might need to reset a little bit for crit RNG and burst RNG. As long as you set it up so you can Dragon Lent, it's like fine. Which basically means a level 70 Tau. Maybe you can get away with a bit more if yours isn't 4-star like mine is, but... So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna upload this VOD. And then do chapters and stuff, so let's just, let's go over the gear I used for that real quick. Dragon Elixirs, soup, with as much crit finish as you can manage, so I had 5, 7, 5. This just helps rolling. You want these for the whole tower. And then I had Tau and Maru at level 70, Lent at 3.5 stars. As far as gear goes, the standard gear I'm going to be using for my supporters for most of this is just Angel Staff, Victory Charm with damage buff A. Scholar is better than Silver Thread Armor. Golden Mail is better than Silver Thread Armor. This is just what I have. The recovery boosts on here don't matter. With Time to Study on one of the supporters, so I had it on Tottery here. Tau's gear was decent, but you don't need it to be this good. Lent's gear matters more. And he also didn't have a Memoria, right? Yeah, no Memoria. Lent's gear, weak point damage Memoria, the Rise on Napping one, with skill 9 and then crit 10. These traits do nothing. You definitely want to use Bloody Claws if you can. This effect is for the Beloved Talisman isn't doing anything here, but Silver Thread is also really good. Silver Thread's kind of the best armor in the game in general, so make a lot of these until you get some good ones. Maru's gear is quite bad. Once again, the same items, Angel Staff, Golden Mail, Victory Charm. And Linka is the standard Linka setup with physical magical resistance, which actually is helpful here because they do a lot of magic damage. Item charge Memoria. Item charge Memoria. And that'll be the basic setup for like a lot of these floors, more or less. Lent's a pretty big deal in Strike Tower overall, just because of the area burst. If you can get him at like 4.5 stars, you'll have a much easier time. I'll probably do it with mostly 3.5. But if I need to push him to 4, we'll just go ahead and force that. We'll see. But you should at least be able to get 3.5 on Lent pretty easily. Yeah, Silver Thread is very good. And it works for everyone. Like, obviously for Slash, you know, Layered Velvet's gonna be better for... Like, Slash, Fire, and Wind have better versions in their elements. Like, this, like, Wanderer's Clothes is crazy, but... all of the good attackers are, like, Bolt, Ice, and Strike, so... you know, Silver Thread's good. Yeah, that'll go easier if you get better gear on Lent. Anyways, off to floor 3. I think everything from here is easy until floor 7. Oh, there's also this one. Never mind. This is annoying too. This is another floor where you need to drag in with Lent. The really annoying thing here about not having a breaker is that your single target attacker, like if you have Tao in here, he's not really doing anything because the knight covers, right? And that's really, really frustrating. But I guess we'll see how this goes. For this one, you do want specific speed tuning on Meru. We'll figure out what it is when we get inside, I guess. I think she needs a bit more speed, but maybe she's fine as she is with 252. We'll see. One thing that's really frustrating in general, like, damage buffet doesn't apply to defenders, and we're using Lent for a lot of this. Like, there's no good way to get a ton of damage out of your supporters on him, but we're at least getting a little bit. Damage buffet is mostly there for Tao. But so many of these floors just want area burst, which is Lent. So Meru is definitely too slow. We want her in between these two. But I guess we'll just see how much damage she does. Or how much damage they do. I think they do too much damage, even with Linka. But we will see. They do too much damage to Tao. Because Tao's level is lower. It sucks having to nerf Tao so much just so that I can Draken Lent. But he still does a good amount of damage. I wish I could put a Memoria on him as well. But nothing has low enough magic attack, I think. Heck, this was a mistake. Yeah. His magic attack just goes way too high. Actually, at 746, 1 second. We can fix this. There. 728. $736. Alright. That should be good. And Meru needs more speed. I don't remember what speed value she needs. Just throw an 8 speed on her. 257. I think it's 257. And we probably want her to have more recovery for this one. Especially because we don't really need damage buffet as much. So just give her some recovery. I believe 257's correct for speed. Yeah, perfect. So at 257, she goes right in between the golem and the jelly. And we're looking for a burst on either Totri or Linka. I believe this is possible. I don't think we want to burst later. I think we want the burst as early as possible. I guess we'll see if we can do that. It should be able to spawn that early, I'm pretty sure. So let's reset for that for a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Right there on Linka. And we will skill 1 on Lent here. Put him right ahead of the burst. And use items on Tao so that Tao can crit, basically. Now, hopefully this is anywhere near enough damage. Gonna be a little sad if it isn't. Tao missed his crit. It's kind of close. Yeah, I'm gonna need to throw better gear on Lent, for sure. We have another burst on him. I couldn't tell you if we'll actually get there. If you can do double burst on Lent here, then this amount of damage is fine. But I don't know that we live. Kind of the problem. And as long as Lent lives, it doesn't really matter. So in that case, I think Tess would be better than Totri. Because Totri, actually wait. They do physical damage here, don't they? So they're probably about the same. So we want to heal Lent to make him take less damage. And as long as we get to Lent's second burst, like, this is fine. Now, hopefully the jellyfish gets crit. We're pretty sad if we don't crit the jellyfish. Cool. Love it. I wonder if this is winnable right here. I'm curious. Like, obviously, you crit the jellyfish there and you win. But do we actually survive this? If Totri dies, we don't. Yeah, that's rough. The paralysis on Lent's really bad. But yeah, you just try to get that crit on the jellyfish for sure. It's not really a problem. I think it starts getting too many turns at this point. Oh, Mary died. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is very, very doable. And if you have better gear on Lent, you like one-shot everything. So this is totally fine. Gotta reset for the burst again. It is a little bit annoying that Lent goes fourth because our items are up so early, but there's not really much we can do about that. Alright, skill 1 into burst. We cannot use items on Tao this time. I think our burst timing is bad here, so I don't think this will work. Because the jellyfish is going to get a burst. But do we have a second burst on Lent? If we kill the knight, we do. We missed the crit on the knight, didn't we? Yeah, you can't really afford to miss the crit on the armor. I don't think Tao's able to kill it. Yeah, alright. You can miss crits on either of the golems, but you can't miss it on the armor of the jellyfish. Unless you have much better gear, of course. Yeah, but if you have it set up right, Lent's crit chance is like 75%. It's not really that big of a deal. At least for the first burst. Oh, wait, do we have a red panel? Whoops. Can't do that one. Alright. We got the burst on Linka, which is better. Means we can use items on Tao. On Tao's turn. I guess we can go for a burst panel that's slightly later. If we skill 1 on Toe Tree, right? This is looking pretty bad though. It's the same timeline as last time where the jelly's gonna have a burst. I don't know if we survive it. Yeah, we still have to crit the armor. Cool. So we do have the Lent crit again. We literally just need Lent to survive and crit everything. Or the Lent burst again. Well, he doesn't have to crit everything. He needs to crit the jelly in this one. Yeah, we can't do that because she cuts. I just hope that Lent can survive the burst, basically. I don't know if the burst is magic or fizz. I think it's magic. Yeah, it's fire. Oh, we're fine. Tao's gonna die, that's okay. Like, thankfully this sets up in a way where, like, we're totally fine. Okay. So there's one golem left. Now, are we good to be able to take it out? That is the question. The golem is definitely easier to fight than the jellyfish. Like, by a lot. Yeah, I think we're good. Because we have good healing, and we're reducing the damage it deals with both Lent and Linka, and it should be fine. Okay, we can burst here if we use skill 1. And we can also drag red panels onto it. Let's do that. Yeah, the jellyfish is really rough, especially when it gets healed to full. The golems are fine. We don't even need to heal. Alright, Lent crit. Cool, not too bad. It's gonna be so pain to make chapters for this VOD later. Alright, so setup for floor 3. Of course, like always, we have Dragon Elixirs and Soup with as much critical finish as you can muster. And then as far as Lent's gear goes, 3.5 stars with the Lazy Afternoon Memoria at rank 1. You can get this from the selector. And the gear was skill 9 and crit damage 5, crit damage 5. Bloody Claw, best strike weapon, silver thread armor, best armor. The accessory doesn't do anything, so. The Miyameru with item charge, you don't really need this for this, but it is helpful to use items on... Well, you can use items on Tao's turn anyways, so you don't really need this for this, but just have it on her. Important thing here is to just make sure your Maru has a lot of recovery. This was probably a little bit overkill, but you do want to get her as much recovery as possible. And she also needs to be level 70 and exactly 257 speed. So she needs low magic attack so that Lent can be the highest for Dragon Elixir targeting. Very important. So level 70 Maru and 257 speed so that she goes between the jellyfish and the golem on turn 1. Very important. Just pretty standard for this type of floor. Other than that, nothing interesting. Linka, standard Linka setup with enhanced physical magic resistance on some tank gear. And item charge Memoria for her. Totri just once again has damage buff A with, you know, good supporter gear. Obviously damage buff A doesn't really matter here because it's Lent damage, but so you don't need that. But the Angel Staff and the Victory Charm help damage, and then just a rank 1 time to study. And then Tao, this Memoria, so that, because it doesn't get very much M attack, but it gives him good defense. And some damage gear. Tao's damage doesn't matter too much, but the more damage you get on him, the better. And once again, he needs to be lower magic attack than Lent, so just make sure that his magic attack is lower by lowering his level, and maybe, like, you know, not unlocking magic attack cores on his board and whatever. But yeah, that is the floor 3 setup. You will need to reset. The double burst on Lent is pretty common. If you get the first burst on Lent, the second one comes up most of the time. And after that, it's just rolling for crits. So as much crit finish as you can get is really the most important thing here. And of course, crit damage traits on Lent. Crit damage is going to be way better than skill power in general. So you want these 60%, you know, crit damage Vs. Even if they come with something else, like this is slash damage, it doesn't do anything, right? So, all right, on to 4. And what is 4? Okay, it's the blue jelly. This one's really annoying without breakers. What is this? Why? This is so annoying without breakers. We might bring in Regina for this. We'll see. Let me, before we start 4, I want to do something. I want to go roll the tickets, because why not? We'll grab that stuff later. Why not? Let's just do the tickets. Wow, they winked. I mean, you always want to fill out as much of the export as possible. When you're doing tower. Like, the content's hard, just use your sacred orbs. It's time? I mean, these are tickets. These are... It's just a random... It's probably Keith or something. Now, if it's Bolt Resna, that would be pretty cool. Oh my god. Why do I say things? Why do I speak words? Oh, the account's ruined. I can't believe this. New. Heck. Alright. One more. Thanks, tickets. I would prefer Memoria from these. Oh, hey, look, more winks. It's another keep. Definitely. Oh, wait, maybe it's not even... we'll see. Probably not. Probably no character here. A Memoria would be really nice, though. Okay, that's a lot of nothing. Alright, we got a new character. Cool. I could have gone this entire account's existence without Keith, but I suppose we cannot be that fortunate, so. It is what it is. Alright, on to floor 4. This is gonna be super annoying without, with all the healers, it might just be fine. The counter probably isn't that bad. This might be a floor where I want Tau to do more damage, so... In fact, I probably care more about Tau Burst here, so let's just max out Tau right now. Yeah, I think, since it's only 2, Lent Burst kind of falls off here. We'll still keep the damage on him, but we're gonna want Tau for damage on this floor. Which is good, because Tau is automatically, like... very high magic attack for the dragon targeting. And he, you know, can take advantage of damage buff A, so we can put the damage buff A gear back on. Although we might need a lot of recovery on Meru, I'm not completely sure. We'll see. Anything else I need to do before starting this? Probably not. I think we'll be fine. This floor is super annoying though. So where can I get the first burst? Tau is kind of really slow, and that's kind of really annoying. But if I can get a burst on Linka, like, we can manage. I got the burst on Lent twice, so one forward on Linka should be doable, I think. Should be. It usually is. We'll spend a little bit resetting and see. I mean, we have a lot of time as well. Maybe here with no burst showing means we'll get it on the second turn. Yeah. I have a feeling that is the case. Yep, there it is. That'll work as well. It is annoying that we can't use the items so early. I would prefer if we could do that. How being so slow really hurts here. What is that random crit? That's like pretty funny. Are you still covering? No. Alright, let's see how much damage we can get out of this. Okay, so we can kill that, but the jellyfish is... I don't know how I feel about this. There's no reason to use Maru's Burst here, because it's gonna be gone by the time it's her turn. Linka getting the anti-heal is pretty cringe. Just gonna stay like that. Yeah, Linka's gonna die. There's nothing I can do about that. I think the jellyfish needs to go first. It gets so many turns. How much HP does it have? 237. But it's hard to get rid of it without being able to break it. The counters aren't really that bad. Rip. What is bad is everything else. Okay. Yeah. What's its stun gauge? 703. This one's 302. I don't think Lent does enough stun with the skills. We do have increased buff effect for strike affinity supporters, which makes Nady okay with specific gear, but it's not like amazing. It doesn't really do anything. Yeah, it's not like... It's not significant enough. How are we gonna get that much damage without stunning? I mean, maybe we can stun? What's the chance that we can stun? Yeah, double stacking would be fine. The thing that makes double stacking really, really hard is Tao being slow. But I think if I use items on turn 1, on turn 2, it's still fine. It's just annoying to get the burst line up, but I think I have to. Which means I need to swap some Memoria around. I need to swap some Memoria around. Maybe Tao being slow is fine here. It would be better if he was fast, but slow is okay. So Linka gets item charge and Totri drops time to study. Wait, what's Linka's speed? 272. Oh, never mind. I can just make Linka faster. It doesn't really matter what I put on her. Alright, let's see if we can get a timeline where this works. Although, do we really want to do this with only one set of critical finishes? Yeah, I think we have to. It'll be like a 1 in 3 crit. Unfortunately. Although we will have, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll probably be fine. I just don't know if we can get the burst in the right spot. Yeah, next, thanks. Oh, we can get the burst in the right spot. Oh wait, am I messing up? I need to be taking the cover stacks. Is this enough turns? I hope this is enough turns. Do I need to do one more ahead? Oh, yeah, that'll work. The burst here is pretty good. We don't really need to use it, so let's not. Doesn't really matter who Totri targets here. Yeah, I'm on 4 at the moment. Alright, let's do this. And then this. And this should be enough damage if it crits. The crit chance is like 1 in 3, right? Something like that. Ooh, that's... Yeah, okay. That was pretty decently overkill. Oh, I'm not getting the other burst. Ouch. Does Tao have crit damage gear? Of course. You should be using crit damage gear when you can. Oh, does Meru really have... That's annoying. Hopefully she doesn't die. I might need the area defense gear on Meru. Is she still level 70 actually? I didn't put her to 80, did I? That's why her HP is so low as well. Ah, she'll live. We win. Okay. Still stuck with skill damage gear. You should be putting all of your mana into crit damage gear. As much as you can. I have 2 9s, which is probably a bit much, but 2 9s and like 1 5. But that was way overkill. That was overkill by like 70,000 damage. You can get away with worse gear than this. Hey. Is Linka gonna die? Nope. God, it gets so many turns. What the heck is this? I can't do damage. Oh, is it getting its armor back? Its damage reduction? I think it is. Yeah, it has so much damage reduction right now. Hopefully we can get the stacks down before Tao's, let's see. I just put up Protect, right? Yeah, so we can get the stacks down. That's fine. Like, at least it dies eventually. It doesn't do enough damage with the 2 healers and whatever. Yeah, we're good. It's still alive! I can't believe this. Well, this is fine. The jellyfish is the scary one. Alright, bonk. Alright, cool. So yeah, main strat here for floor 4 was using the item charge memorias to throw Dragon Elixirs early, then using a bunch of skill 1s to get enough people out of Tau that you could get Dragon Elixir on Tau again, so double stacked, and just hoping he has a burst, just making sure he has a burst on that turn. It might take a few resets to get there, but it's definitely doable. And you just need to roll the crit. If you have crit finish 5 on your Dragon Elixirs, it'll be like 1 in 3 to crit. It'll be fine. you might have to try a few times. And as long as you one-shot the jellyfish, with this team, you'll be able to out-sustain the golem forever. Like, it's not really a big deal. My Meru was level 70 as well. She should have been level 80. I just forgot to re-level her, so yeah. So yeah, 3 dragons, critical finish. I overkilled the jelly by like 30% or something. Like by 70,000 damage, so you can definitely get away with a worse Tau with worse gear. But you do want, we are growing for crits, so you do want as much crit damage V as possible. That's priority, and then as much skill power you can get on the other trait. And then yeah, good Fizz Attack Memoria, of course. Lent, I just had Lent and damage gear. I didn't feel like changing Lent's gear. Damage gear is fine here for Lent. Meru with, of course, damage gear with damage buff A. And the item charge Memoria. Linka with the other item charge Memoria, this one. You want this one specifically on Linka, and you want her to have enough speed to go first so that you can use items on your second turn for Tau. Tau also needs to be the slowest, but that will basically just happen. You don't need to really worry about that. And Toturi's gear, once again, just damage buffet supporter gear to get Tau as much damage as possible, so. Pretty straightforward floor. One-shot the jellyfish, tank the golem forever, you'll be fine. One thing to note is that you do need to wear down the protect stocks on the golem before you can attack the jellyfish. It'll like cover, but that's not really, it's not really too important. You'll get there. You have so many attacks before that burst on Tau's second turn, so. Alright, off to floor 5. We're getting close to the hard ones. Alright, we got some red pots. This is looking to me like a Lent burst floor. So I guess we'll set that up. This kind of looks like we want to do Linka skill 1. Use skill 1s until we see the burst. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, its damage is pretty good already. We just need to survive. So hopefully with 2 defenders, surviving's doable. Looks doable, they don't do that much damage. Yeah, stack the burns on Linka. Alright, so is this just gonna be free? It's kind of looking like it. Yeah. Alright, as expected, floor 5 is free. I shouldn't need to explain anything for this. But may as well. Basically, floor 5 is the exact same setup as floor 3, and it's way easier. You should have no problems here. If you do, I don't know how you cleared floor 3. So we don't really need to go in depth on the setup for that one, I don't think. That floor is kind of free. Alright. Oh, this is the one that kills Lent. Oh, I don't like these floors. These are the ones that do, like, 4 times damage to defenders. Alright, let's find out what's up. We'll go in with the same setup. I just want to see if I can get to a burst on Lent and see how much damage it does. I am not expecting this to be good. Okay, so we have a burst on Toe Tree. That's good, of course. Because Lent is going to skill 1 and use items. Hey Arden, thanks. But like, this will one-shot Linko, right? Yeah, will this one-shot Lent? Not quite. But it's not looking good. 85,000. The HP is okay. But does Lent even live here? I think he literally dies to the poison after using items. And that was with a red panel. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Okay, I think the play here then is to bring in more defenders. I wanted to see how much damage he did. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop Toe Tree for Monica. Sound like a plan? That sounds like a plan. Because the more taunt we have, the less likely it is that, like, we can just spam taunts and make sure that Lent makes it through alive, right? In fact, their level doesn't even matter if they'll die anyways. Their gear doesn't matter. We can always put this on for damage as well. I should, mention that. No, wait. No, it doesn't work. We need an AoE, neither of these work with, like, the free characters. It's kind of annoying that neither of them work. Alright, we'll just go in like this. What's Monika's magic attack? Okay. Trash is expected. Monika's dodges are also quite helpful here. Yeah? Thanks, game. Very nice. We have 2 other defenders, you know? You didn't have to target Lan. Well, the bursts are pretty consistent. Alright, dodge. Darn. Okay, good. Oh, Linka actually needed to survive there. With this timeline. Normally she wouldn't. I don't think we have enough damage, though. Right, Linka needs to survive with this timeline. So we can't go for a timeline like that, where Linka needs to survive. I guess we can try to go for one where Monika needs to survive. Because Monika can survive. I guess I'm probably better off using skill 2s here, thinking about it. Monika and Linka die, and this works out if I do it like this. Okay, Lent got hit. The RNG on this is kind of annoying. Maybe I need to do... I think I need to reset for a timeline where I can skill 1 with Lent and get the burst. Because otherwise the RNG gets even worse. Yeah, like this one. This one's fine. Now I just need Lent to live. And, like, I haven't even seen if Lent does enough damage yet. Which I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Though... So I might have to go, like, no defender and attempt to one-shot the golem with Tau. I believe Lent is still alive. That's good. Yeah, damage is not looking good. It's actually looking way worse than I thought it would, too. He does have dragons, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad damage. I don't think I can make lens damage here high enough without really good gear. So I'm gonna need a different strategy. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking Tau. It's just rough with 3 enemies. And these enemies do hit hard. But, oh. We have wishes. I think if we can one-shot the golem, like, we'll be fine. Probably something like a 4 supporter 1 Tau team is kind of what I'm thinking. And you have so much healing that the ghosts probably can't kill you. That is the hope anyways. But orbs for that many supporters is like super annoying, right? I don't think there's particularly any use for a breaker here. I'm sorry, Link. Heck. My orbs are so bad. What am I missing? Okay, we can reset Monica and Linka. Right, you heard her voice and it was the wrong vowel. Feels bad. And we're out of purples. I've already reset all my supporters. Let's go get some purple orbs. It's super annoying while actively doing tower if you need to swap characters around a lot, yeah. I think usually for tower though, if you're not like trying to do weird budget gimmick setups, like you don't really need to switch around that much. But who knows? What do I need here? Blues? We can solve that. Heck. I need another reset elixir. What the heck are these turtles? Fierce, take them out. Fierce is so cute. God, look at her. Isn't she amazing? Alright guys, on to your thing. Why are these turtles so tanky? Oh right, they want to use the items so that Izana has the guaranteed crit or whatever. But my item gauge isn't charging. Right, so after Fierce's next attack, Izana will crit. With the big crit damage from these two skill 2s, and that's what's supposed to happen here. Oh yeah, I love all of Rose Fierce's animations for sure. This trial battle setup is so silly. Like, you know how silly this is? It takes 3 turns, 3 rounds, for it to show off Fierce's strengths with 2 very specific characters. Like, that's how bad she is. This is the best they could do to show her off in a trial battle. It's just, it's not even good. Oh my god. She's so terrible. Anyways. I need to go reset Resna. Cool. Now, there is a little bit of a problem here. And that's, I don't have enough gear for all of these supporters. And I need more big purple orbs. No. We didn't get enough purple orbs. Let's go. Okay. So we want Meru to have as much healing as possible. I suppose. We will probably need the healing. Just give her all recovery boosts. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Who is the fastest? Is that going to be Totri? No, I don't think we want to use time to study here. Actually, we can use time to study on Nady, right? Because she still won't even be the fastest at that point. That'll get her faster than Tao. That's actually pretty important. Yeah, it's pretty important that time to study goes on Nady. And the fastest is Meru. So Meru gets the item charge. Then Totri can have the other item charge. Let me just search for damage buff gear. Okay. And what Memoria do you get? Heck if I know. Sure. And Nady also needs random damage buff gear. Like, I don't really have scholars, so... And I guess we'll just see if this setup can work out. I should get Tess to 3-star. 3-star minimum is kind of very helpful, right? She's 5 pieces away, like... I can probably just go buy them right now. Literally right now. Okay, maybe not. I can buy them here. Alright. Our damage is gonna be so sad. Like, imagine the amount of damage you get just for adding Liddy or Rorona to this really meme setup. I need a decent amount of skill ones, but it's really just about keeping everyone healed. Then hopefully we can get a burst on Tao at some point. Because we're trying to double stack. Did I use enough? I probably didn't use enough skill ones. Yeah, Nadie's too slow. Okay, so we're 1 off on the burst. Who has to use skill 1 here? Meru uses skill 1 twice, for sure. I think Totri probably as well. I think we do want to heal with Tess here. And I don't think it matters if Nadie uses skill 1. Because she can't, yeah, it doesn't matter here. Oh, I didn't use my items early. I think the timeline would have worked too. I just didn't use my items. Don't forget to use items on turn 2. Very important. I might want to put the Memoria on Meru that increases damage taken. Actually. We'll see how much damage we have. I think I'm swapping Memoria around. I don't think this works here. Yeah, there's no way we can make this work. Pretty sure. And I guess I can see. So. Oh wait. No, he does get the item charge, doesn't he? But there will be a red panel. I can't do that or he loses it. How good is Tessa's burst again? It was good, right? No, never mind. It's not Meru's burst. So we have a red panel here, but I want to see how much damage it does with the red panel. Oh yeah, I think it's fine. We can even take this out. It might be fine anyways. The main problem is we have no crit chance for the next burst, so I'd rather be trying to take out ghosts. Wait, how did I lose the burst there? I thought I had one on Tao. Oh, I see. That cut in. Okay. Yeah, we definitely want to take out the golem. I think damage will be okay, and healing should be no problem. I think we win eventually. Let's not get a red panel and Tao there. Blue panel is good. I think I skill 1 on Tess here so that I can burst on Maru. Oh, never mind. We can't do that no matter what. Okay. This should work. It's still only like 40% crit chance, so we can absolutely miss. There's some things we can do for damage optimization here, if this isn't enough. So, we have some options. I believe if it doesn't crit, it needs to be doing like 75,000 damage. Yeah, that looks like about enough. Yeah. Is that overkill even? I think that was a fair amount overkill. So I guess now it's just slowly taking these down, which I'm pretty sure is very doable with this team. I don't think they do enough damage. Probably take out A first, the non-countering one. And it'll be a grind. But I don't think we can die. Maybe we can. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, let's just grind this out. As annoying as it is, it's nice that only B counters, so that we can just whittle down A, and then not have to deal with the second ghost. They do get a lot of turns. Is Nady okay here? Yeah, she's fine. Yeah. Alright, hopefully with the break, A just dies. We have to deal with counters on B, but it's not dead quite yet. Darn. Okay, just crit. Hopefully the bursts aren't dangerous. I do want to do this here so that she can heal. Let's just get Totri here for more heals. So we're basically topped off right now. Is there any reason to burst with Totri? I don't think so, right? No, because I don't really do physical damage. Oh, A did put up a counter eventually. Tessa's poisoned, let's just fix that. Did it put up a counter because it burst? It might have. God, this is gonna be so many turns, but it does work. Of course he crits on the last hit. Classic. Absolutely classic. Okay. That's how its counter stacks work? It can stack them up like that? Oh god. Wait, that's a problem. I didn't realize that could happen. Well, as long as we get rid of them, it's not a problem. Although if it has 4 counters... Oh god. Is it gonna kill Tao? Okay, good. We're fine. I guess you do need to take down its counter stacks while you're killing A, because you can't let them stack up. I didn't realize that was a thing. Yeah, but the golem needs to be one-shot first. Ah, if only we had damage. Yeah, as long as you keep the counter stacks down, it doesn't matter. Oh, that's super annoying. That Tao doesn't get another turn before it unstuns. Alright, just crit. Oh, that's pretty good. This fight is so cringe. Like this. At least it works. But this is the absolute worst way to play this game. Actually, just the worst way to play this game. Don't play this game like this. Yeah, actually peak. Oh my god, look, Nady actually does damage. Maybe I should give her skill power cure. Why did I just say that? Oh god. I totally should have given Nady skill power cure. Oh, jeez. Well, I'll recommend that. It's a little too late for me now. But I can recommend giving Nady's skill power gear. Oh god. I guess this guarantees a finish, so we'll do this. Look, we're not even hitting 100 turns, it's fine. Like, it's not even that bad. Yeah, not even 100. Go, Tao, go! Alright. Strike Tower 6. Completed in like 86 turns or something. And let's just go over the set for that real quick. So this floor has a gimmick where defenders take 4 times damage, so using Lent here isn't really viable. Which means our only strike characters left are Tao and Nady for non-3 stars. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, this one was rough. Anyways, Tao and four supporters, that's what we're going with. 3 Dragon Elixirs. Basically, the goal here is, once again, like for floor 4, you double stack Dragon Elixirs on Tao in the exact same way and one-shot the Golem, because the Golem is scary. After that, the ghosts can't really kill you. Take out A first or B first, doesn't really matter which one. It's easier to take out A first because it doesn't have the counters, but you kind of need to keep the counters off of B anyways, because if it uses its counter skill multiple times, it gains multiple stacks of the buff, and it can counter like 3 times against one attack, so that's pretty rough. For Maru, we actually want to give her as much recovery as possible. Unlike for other floors where you want damage buffet, we just want to stack all recovery boost 5 on Maru. Nothing else really matters that much, but damage gear is of course good. And for her Memoria, she will get the item charge because she's probably the fastest one. You want item charge on your fastest character. This one, Feathers Fly on a Festive Day, will be on your fastest character. It's probably Maru. And then another character can get the other item charge Memoria, so you can use items on turn 2. And for all of your other supporters, you just want to do damage. Their healing doesn't matter as much, so Totri gets damage, Tess gets damage. I gave this to her, so she gives, more increased damage debuffs when you use her skill 1 or her burst. And Nady needs Time to Study or a 12% speed Memoria so that she can outspeed Tao. You do need Nady to be faster than Tao. She's really, really slow, so she got Time to Study. I think it actually might be worth putting skill power gear on her just so that she can do a little bit of chip damage with her skill 1, because this took me like 90 turns. If you put skill power gear on Nady, she doesn't really need, it's probably fine. It might help a little bit. I don't know. This is pretty pain, but you really can't die with the setup after you kill the golem, so it's just you hit them until you win, basically. So one-shot the golem, and you have so much healing that you'll be fine. One thing to note is that Toturi's skill 2 does remove status effects, so you can use it on your poisoned characters to remove the poison. Not a big deal, but just something to keep in mind. And Maru's skill 1, very good for increasing the damage that Tao does, so you want to use this as much as you can, but obviously Maru is your main healer on healing duty, so very often you just need the healing from skill 2, so. But yeah. Floor 6, more annoying than I thought it would be. It's pretty rough to do this with free characters. Anyways, that will be the end of this part of Strike Tower. Strike Tower is kind of split into 2 parts. The first 6 floors aren't too bad, and then starting from floor 7 is where it gets really hard. Floor 7 is a huge spike in difficulty, so next video will be about floor 7, at floor 7 to 10, and I may end up having to use Corneria. It's honestly very likely that Corneria at least will be required for floor 7, but yeah. I hope at least this is helpful for the first 6 floors for all of you who are stuck. Even if you have better 3-star characters, using Lent as AoE damage is still going to be one of your best options. Of course, like Strike Valeria just deletes everything, but if you don't have Strike Valeria, I mean, if you have Strike Valeria, you're probably not in this video to begin with. Anyways, yeah. That'll be it, so see you in the next part.